Ravens have been residents at the London landmark for over 400 years. It's thought that Charles II insisted the ravens be protected after he received a warning of what would happen if they left. As the legend goes, if the ravens ever leave, the tower will crumble and the kingdom will fall. Not an ideal situation for any of us, so luckily there is one man whose job it is to make sure that just never happens. You could argue that your job is the most important in the entire country, because if the ravens leave, if the legend's correct, then the whole kingdom falls and we all will be no longer.
Yeah, you could say that I have a lot of weight on my shoulders, but you know what? I'm really good at my job, and there ain't no way that any of these ravens are going to leave this place, so we're pretty safe, to be honest with you. Here is me and Melina.
And he's right. In the 7 years Chris has been Ravenmaster, none of the birds have flown away. 7 ravens live at the tower, each with their own personality and quirks.
Good girl.
There is one in particular Chris has a close bond with, Melina. Most ravens couple up and Melina is no exception. She's been having an on-off love affair with Jubilee for some time now.
She started at the beginning of the year to date him, and then they had a little bit of a falling out, a little bit of a lover's tiff, and they went in different directions. She went one side of the tower, he went the other side of the tower, and recently in the last 3 or 4 months she's actually started to come in, and now they're quite an item actually, so they're hanging around together most of the day.
I really wanted to meet Melina, but she wasn't so keen.
And we're going to see if we can call them down for here to get some food. But I think they're more attracted to themselves than they are food today.
So we decided to give Melina some space and continued on with serving breakfast to the ravens.
We've got 2 of the ravens in the enclosure, just going to feed them, and then 2 adolescent boys, naughty teenagers really if you like. They're going to eat a diet of, well, they have a diet of mice, rats, chicks, quail, some red meats and white meats, biscuits soaked in blood as a treat, and sometimes eggs as well, boiled eggs. So, breakfast for you two. Lovely. There. Good. Right. I'll see you in a moment. Eat. It's lovely. I've had some this morning already.
Earlier this year, there was a new addition to the family.
That is little George. So George is our newest raven here at the Tower of London. Of course, this year we had a breeding programme that we had at the Tower of London. We were successful. And we had 4 ravens born to the Tower of London. 3 of them have gone to live with a friend of mine in the countryside and are doing very well. Lucky them. But little George, he was born on St George's Day, patron saint of England. And so that's why he's called George. And he stayed with us at the tower, and he is now settled in really, really well here. I should say he, I'm talking about he. But actually a couple of weeks ago we found out that George is a she. So I'm going to say he because it's George, but it's actually Georgie. Right, come on you two. Let's let you out.
Becoming Ravenmaster is no easy job to land. He's a yeoman warder, also known as a beef eater, a position which requires 22 years in the military, an exemplary record, and the rank of warrant officer or above.
We'll come back to you.
So we decided to see whether Melina was up for saying hello yet.
Oh, there she goes now. She's coming down this way.
So this is Melina?
Yeah, this is Melina. So we'll go back and see if we can feed her. Come on, come on. Come on then, you.
She's making us work for it.
She's making us work for it today, yeah, absolutely.
Chris communicates with the ravens by talking, as he describes it, ravenish.
I will do it for you. I shall do it only once.
Okay.
It's like this. I make that sound and she makes it back to me. Ravens do make that sound. I call it a knocking sound. So, yeah, a bit like that. And I will do it to her, she will do it back to me, then I'll do it again, she'll do it back to me until one of us gets fed up of doing it. And we're like, okay, I know where you are now.
Ravens are highly intelligent and experience emotions just like we do.
I see them be happy and excited and angry and frustrated and everything that we have as humans. Ravens have the same emotions. I've seen them being depressed and sad and grieve and have empathy and all sorts of emotions that we have.
Our time with Chris was almost up, but luckily at the last minute, Melina decided she was ready to come and say hello.
So I leave you to play with your boyfriend for the day, yeah? Go and find him. Go and find him then. Off you go then. Come on then.
So thanks to Chris, the kingdom doesn't look like it'll fall anytime soon. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.